May I request everyone, please stand up and feel the presence of our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
So please sit down. So good morning everyone. I am Anisir Senas, an accredited competency assessor for the qualification of Machining Institute. Welcome to Sun Training Center to take your competency assessment. Before we begin this assessment, I have checked all the facilities, tools, equipment, and materials you will be using. This is to ensure you meet all the requirements and achieve the purpose of competency assessment, as well as to make sure the environment is safe for everyone. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. James Garcia, one of our members of our Competency Assessment Center Manager, and Ms. Daniela, our representative from TESDA Regional Office. Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
You do not have to worry about their presence. We are here to oversee if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedure. They will not assess you. Before I start, let me check the attendance first. As I call your name, please present your admission slip and sign the attendance sheet. Donovan Hanson, please sign your signature here, and Jane Antiquina, please sign your signature. So thank you. I have already checked your signature. It's matched on the attendance sheet and admission slip. I also look at your signature and also your identification to make sure you are the person who signed up for this assessment. This means you're ready to take part of the competency evaluation. So now we are done in checking attendance. I have here with me your accomplished self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units competency enumerated in this qualification. So today I will conduct the competency assessment for Machining NC2. This qualification covers the basic, common, and core competencies. So the core competencies include perform bench work, basic and complex, turn workpiece, basic and intermediate, and mill workpiece, basic and intermediate also, and lastly, grid workpiece, basic and complex. So the purpose of this assessment is for us to determine the level of your competency when it comes to our qualification. So, and Machining NC2. It also aims to ensure that your skills that match standards set by the industry so you can perform the job safely and efficiently. So, as your assessor, I will collect evidence through assessment methods and your portfolio. Your finished output will be checked, followed by your written examination, demonstration, and also your oral questioning. This is done to measure your underpinning skills and knowledge and also your attitude in this qualification. Once you have successfully demonstrated all the competency for Machining NC2, you will receive a competent remark. This means you will be awarded the national certificate, which is valid for 5 years. If you are not yet competent, please do not worry because you can be reassessed anytime at your own convenience. If you are assessed for the full qualification and you are failed, you will need to undergo the whole process again. But if you are not yet competent in only one specific unit of competency, you will only need to be reassessed on that particular unit where you did not meet the standard. But also, on the other hand, if you are not satisfied with the result of your assessment, you have the right to appeal. You may write formal letter to the assessment center manager immediately after this assessment or after that assessment. You may also submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office where the assessment center or the assessor are accredited. So, if you accept the not yet competent remark and wish for apply for assessment, so you can follow these steps. So first, you can go to the register office and fill out the application. Also, answer the self-assessment guide. And next is pay the prescribed fee. And for the last is wait for the schedule of your re-assessment. Um, during our assessment, we have rules and regulations. So use of cellular phones is prohibited and not allowed. And also taking pictures and videos during the assessment are also not allowed. So, and also do not share information, question to maintain confidentiality and assessment integrity. You can inform me immediately if you have any medical condition requiring special attention so that I can assess you properly. Let me know if you have specific beliefs or practices so I can accommodate you also properly. And always remember, always practice OHS or Occupational Health and Safety. So now, if you have difficulty understanding the instruction, please approach me or call my attention so I can translate them even in your own dialect. Do you have any question? If you have none, I will give you 15 minutes break for your personal needs. Once we start the assessment, you are no longer allowed to go outside, so please bring your snacks or other necessities. How was your break? If you're ready, let us now proceed to the practical work area for the demonstration. So now, let me explain what will happen for this assessment. You will have 5 hours, 5 hours for demonstration, and you will do it simultaneously. So first, we're going to do bench work, includes preparation, measurement, and filling. Now, next you will turn workpiece on the left machine by facing, turning, and filling. And then you will mill workpiece using the milling machine for plain and side milling. Lastly, of course, you will green workpiece to achieve the required finish and sharpness. So, after that demonstration, we will proceed to the oral questioning. So, and after that, I will give you a feedback and the result of your assessment. If you're ready, I will now give you the competency assessment agreement sheet and specific instruction. Please read it carefully for the last time before we start the demonstration. Do you have any question? Okay, thank you. If not, so you can ask me a question now because during our assessment, I will not entertain any question anymore. So, okay, thank you. Are you done? Thank you. I will now assign on your candidate number. So let us have candidate number 1, which is Jane and Antikina. Thank you. And candidate number 2, Donabel Hanson. Please, Donabel Hanson. Okay, thank you. So during your demonstration, I will also be taking down notes on this observation so that I can properly assess you on your performance. Please raise your hand as you finish your demonstration, and I will also be monitoring your performance on my rating sheet. So the 5 hours of demonstration, you may start now. Okay, I think Miss Antikina already finished the demonstration. Thank you, Mom. So you can go now to the learners resource area so that you can prepare for your oral questioning. Thank you, ma'am. So, everyone, time's up. So may stops on your demonstration. So, some of you are not finished their demonstration. Kindly wait for your turn for the oral questioning. So, let's start our questioning. Miss Jane and Kina, how are you, ma'am? And how was your performance? Are you now ready for the oral questioning? Ma'am, here's your question. If your output does not meet the required dimension, what is the first thing you should check? Okay, thank you for your detailed answer, ma'am. Um, so next for the oral questioning, Miss Donabel Hanson, are you ready for the oral questioning? Here's your question. How do you prevent the workpiece from overheating while grinding? Okay, thank you for your answer, ma'am. Now, for my feedback, based on my observation checklist, you were not able to demonstrate the 7 units of competency, which is bench work, turning complex wheel, and grinding operation. Based on the assessment, they are difficult in your interpreting drawings and selecting the correct tools. You also struggle with accurately setting up the workpiece and calculating speeds and feeds. It appears you run out of time to finish the entire task. You need to improve your speed and the time management. Therefore, you're not ready and your rating is not yet competent. So, also, for my feedback with Miss Jane Antikina. Thank you, sir. Let me give you a feedback. So, based on my observation, you were the first to finish and you demonstrated the proper use of tools and materials properly and correctly. You have shown good skills during your demonstration and understanding. Follow the procedures properly, and your answers during our oral questioning are well detailed and correct. So, therefore, ma'am, you are rated with competent remark. Do you agree, ma'am? So, if you agree with the result, kindly fix your candidate signature and kindly also answer the rating sheet. Okay. Please take note that when you claim your national certificate, you need to present the cards, bring a passport size photo, and pay the 50 pesos. So, thank you. Kindly sign here on the rating sheet. So, for those rated with not yet competent remark, don't worry. You can apply for reassessment anytime. Just go to the registrar's office, fill out the forms, pay the required fee, and wait for the schedule. You will only be reassessed on the areas you were not yet competent. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. You have successfully completed the competency assessment. So, you may now claim your cars from the processing of officer after it has been signed by the assessment center manager, and please fill out the necessary documents and submit them properly. I have already submitted the attendance sheet, self-assessment guide, cars, and RWAC to the processing officer, and the assessor guides and instruction to the TESDA representative. So now, congratulations to those who received a competent rating. For those who are not yet competent, you may apply for reassessment. So, we are done. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again, and God bless us all. Thank you. My dear friends.